What's going on, guys? Welcome back to RevSec. I'm Hunter, and today we're just going to be chatting a little bit. Just going to be talking a little bit about, actually more about me, my story, and things that I just kind of want to tell you guys. I'm crooked, aren't I? Yeah. I kind of just want to tell you my plans and my things that I want to do with this channel a little bit more specifically than I did in the last video. Last video, I'm just kind of trying to get my bearings. Honestly, I'm just trying to get my my grounds and just, you know, feel things out. So I just parked in this parking lot. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out and we can just have a nice little chat. Let's turn off the car. It is so bright out. I'm gonna turn up my a little bit here. But yeah, I gotta wash it again, unfortunately. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to just chat to you guys a little bit about life and things. I might be a little crooked right now, but whatever, I don't care. Anyway, it's very bright, so I'm gonna be squinting a lot. Yeah, so I plan to really just be documenting over creating, because I find that I think just creating is really tough, obviously, but I want to create as well as document. So I kind of want to document my journey, kind of document things that I want to do and all the stuff that I do, all the shenanigans, anyway. I'm going to be giving you a little bit of my story. So my name is Hunter Field. I grew up in Michigan. That's where I currently am. That's where I currently live. What else? Really boring, honestly. Honestly, my life's been pretty boring. I really didn't like school. I wasn't one for that, so didn't really do very well in school, and I wasn't the best student, I guess you'd say. So I dropped out, and yeah, I've had plenty of jobs. I worked in restaurants mostly. I've worked in a few other things. I worked at GameStop for a little bit. I worked at a few different things. But yeah, honestly, I've been just been really wanting to get into the YouTube scene, been really wanting to get into the content scene and just creating things and documenting things, like I said. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is about, just my life and whatnot. So, sorry if this is boring, but I kind of want to just make this video and get it all out there. I just want to document, like I said, document things. Really nice behind me. I'm going to do a little shot for you guys before I finish up here. Anyway, I've always been a car person. I've always liked being, fiddling with cars. I've liked the look of cars. I've always liked just everything about cars. I've liked what they do. I've always liked driving. I've always enjoyed the aspect of it. I always liked the freedom of it too. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm excited to get more into the car stuff as I progress and whatnot. I do know a bit about cars. Like, I'm not super crazy about cars. I'm not super crazy knowledgeable about cars, but I do know a fair bit. You know, I've worked on a few cars myself, so I've owned a couple cars. I've only owned like a couple cars in my life. Well, this one that you guys are sitting on top of now, the WRX, is actually my third car. So the first car I owned was a what was it? 1997 Plymouth Breeze. It was really bad. It was good. I mean, it was a great little daily driver. It was a great first car. I really hammered the hell out of it, and I didn't really know it wasn't a great idea, but you know, it is what it is. So I blew the water pump on that thing. That was kind of rough. Took a little bit of money to replace that, but that's all good. But yeah, other than that, I really learned to drive in that car, and I have a big appreciation for that car. Although one thing I'll say is I did spray paint the interior a little bit to kind of, you know, make it like black and red, and it was actually really nice. The previous owner before me spray painted the entire car, the exterior, and it was not really that great. Not gonna lie, it was all blotchy. It literally looked like you could tell it was spray painted. It looked like if somebody just went up and just whatever. Anyway, after that, I sold that car, and then I got a project car, but I was way too overambitious at the time. I was getting way too over into my head. I did get a really nice car though. It was a 240SX, a 91 240SX is what I got, and I actually really loved it. It was a really beautiful car. I thought it was really nice. It was really junky though, because it was beaten up on the outside, it was beaten up on the inside, it was beaten up on the motor, like everything was just really falling apart on that thing. So it was a huge project car. I literally bought it for $500, which is not a lot. That was a big learning point for me. I was like, man, I'd really, like, I know a little bit about cars, but I don't know enough to be taking on this big of a project car, and I definitely got a little too overambitious. I ended up scrapping that car, unfortunately, because the engine blew on it. So hopefully, I'm not sure what happened to it with the scrapyard and everything like that. Hopefully it didn't turn into a little cube, but, you know, I apologize, you know, for doing that, but it is what it is. You know, you live life, you learn, and then you move on. That's what it is. So another thing I'll bring up, though, about that car is I did replace the radiator on that myself, and I also replaced a alternator belt, because that was, it actually went out. I kept dying for no reason. I was like, what's going on? My belt actually was wearing down. Regardless, that's not the point of this video, but I was getting too overambitious. The engine blew on me, I wasn't able to fix it, and then I had to scrap it, unfortunately, because it was just becoming waste of space. Yeah, like, I don't live, you know, at a place where I can just have a bunch of, like, broken down cars or anything like that, so it was unfortunate, but I did have to scrap it in the end. Anyway, since then I've not really owned a car. I have used cars and whatnot. I've used, like, my family's cars and everything like that, but I've never owned a car since then, and that was, God, I must have been like 20, I must have been like 20. I'm 26 now, almost 27, and I just got a new car. It's this WRX that you guys saw, and I'm actually super ecstatic about it. Not because of the car itself. I am super excited about the car, but I'm actually really excited because it just reignited, like, you know, a love and a passion for cars for me again, and I want to mod it, I want to have fun with it, I want to do everything with it, I want to teach my friends how to drive stick. That's another video, by the way, I'm going to make, is I learned how to drive stick, like, you know, when I bought this car, which is a couple months ago, so that'll be fun. Anyway, let's get back on track here. So, after I didn't have a car, I really, I was actually not really working much either. I was in a restaurant business that entire time until I was like about 20 or so. And then, actually the restaurant that I worked at actually caught fire. An electrical fire or something like that, something ridiculous. Happened in the middle of the night. I had to go in the morning because I was the one who locked up beforehand, so like the fire marshals had to talk to me and everything like that, so that was kind of fun. But anyway, I thought, you know, what the hell? I want to get into the, you know, streaming business and I want to get into playing video games. So I played video games for a little bit, for about 3 years or so. So I was working at a restaurant before I actually started to stream online and everything like that. And then I actually streamed on Mixer. I don't know if you know what that is, but it was a platform that Microsoft had. They recently closed not long ago, like about a year or something like that, and that was kind of rough because I was a partner on there and I actually did make some revenue on there. I actually did make some income, so that kind of sucked, but it's all good. I'm not too worried about it. I actually had a great time with it. I had a great experience with it. I learned so much about this industry, about the content creation space, and just about everything in general. So, and I met a lot of great people about it. So I'm honestly, I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, about a year and a half ago, I started working at a grocery store, and that's where I work at now. I'm super excited to get more into the car space, get more into you know, just modding this car and just taking care of it in general. I don't have a lot of money, so I won't be able to make crazy, you know, mods all the time or anything like that, but like I said, I plan on documenting over creating more. So I'm gonna try to create, but I'm also gonna document, you know? I'm super excited for that. The sun's kind of getting behind some clouds right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to show you this guy. Show you this here. Look at that. Let's get a nice shot here of that. Zoom in there. Yeah, that's the backdrop that I've been doing. So that's kind of why I've been turning around a lot, because it's actually a really, really beautiful view. I mean, like, seriously. Gorgeous. That about does it for this one. I'm gonna head on home and actually get to bed. I've actually been up for a little while. I work third shift, so I actually have been up for a little while. It's the morning time right now, and it's really nice out. I had to take the opportunity to go for a little drive and, you know, talk to you guys a little bit about what I want to do and everything like that. So, like I said, I plan to document, I plan to do a lot of things, so I hope you guys are excited for the journey. Again, I'm sorry that this wasn't really about like a car or anything like that. I mean, I have a car right here and we could talk with it. We talk with it in the background, but it's beautiful to just go for a drive on a really nice day. Like, honestly. So, sorry for the shaky cam. I have shaky hands. Anyway, shaky ham, shaky cam out. I don't know what I'm saying. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna head on out before I make this any more awkward. Peace.